Recognize and use metaphors and analogies to your advantage.
I want to give metaphors and analogies a bit of attention. I've never found, in all of the research on interviewing and finding a job, any author who addresses the importance of these keys to expert interviewing. Along with the use of stories, you will notice that I refer to metaphors and analogies often. Recognizing the metaphors and analogies that your interviewing authorities use during the interviewing process will give you an almost magical insight that you can use to land a job. Remember the sales adage, if you see the world through John's eyes, you know what John buys? Translated into the interviewing process, we would say that if you see the world the way the interviewing authority sees the world, you know how to communicate and sell yourself better than your competition. It is very important to listen to interviewing and hiring authorities' metaphors about themselves, their company, and the job that they are interviewing you for. People are emotionally motivated by the metaphors and analogies they use in describing themselves, their lives, their company, and their jobs. If you master this concept, your interviewing will be more successful than you ever imagined. In fact, as I will show you, not only listening to the metaphors and analogies the interviewing or hiring authority uses, but also asking questions on your part to elicit these metaphors and analogies will really catapult you to the top of the candidate list. Recognizing the metaphors and analogies used by a person, a company, or a job is very easy to do. The goal is to listen, to elicit metaphors and analogies from the interviewing or hiring authorities, and then present yourself to them with the same metaphors and analogies that they use. You sell yourself using the same way they see the world, and therefore you will be identified as a person who sees the world the way they do. You will therefore be liked and looked upon as a great candidate that fits into the company. Metaphors are figures of speech that communicate comparisons. An analogy is a concept that draws our relationship between two things that may not have a prior relationship. All of us don't see the world or experience reality as it really is. We experience our perception of reality. We represent reality in feelings and thoughts as an emotional response to those perceptions. A quick way to measure and quantify a person's perception, that is, his or her reality, is to listen to the metaphors and analogies. Complete these metaphors. Life is underscore. I am underscore. My job is underscore. My profession is underscore. This company is underscore. The people that work here are underscore. The candidates we have interviewed are underscore. Working here is like underscore. My management style is underscore. After you have completed these metaphors and analogies, I want you to think for a moment about how you might respond to an interviewing or hiring authority if he represented himself, his company, and his job with these types of metaphors and analogies. Life is a bitch and then you die. Life is an exciting, everyday challenge, lots of fun. I am a real tough manager who will push you to the limit. I am a mentor rather than a boss. My job is the toughest one in the company, and everybody knows it. My job is wonderful, I work with wonderful people. Hell, can't believe they pay me to do it. My profession is an elite group of the top 1% of the top 1% and everyone recognizes it. My profession is an honorable one with a high degree of integrity. This company is demanding and very hard-working. This company prides itself in retaining employees who work together in a family atmosphere. The people that work here take no prisoners, do whatever it takes, they are drivers. The people that work here are totally involved in making sure the whole company reaches its goals and objectives by putting the customer first. The candidates we have interviewed are all slugs, not one of them is worth a damn. The candidates we have interviewed have been really great, we just haven't found the right match. Working here is like working for the Marines, it's tough, disciplined, and demanding. Working here is a great challenge. We all work at our own pace. A lot is expected, but it is all appreciated. Each one of us feels like we grow personally. My management style is real clear. I'm great to work with, but hell to work for. If you do your job, you get to keep it. My management style is very hands-off. I'll expect you to do your job and ask me when you need help. I'm here for you. You don't have to have a PhD in psychology to figure out what these metaphors and analogies tell you about a person, his or her company, or the job you are being interviewed for. Don't make the mistake that many people do, because an organization might be like the Marines, it's tough, disciplined, and demanding, of thinking that it may not be a really good place to work. I have worked with many organizations whose style was take no prisoners, but they still were excellent organizations and a perfect fit for the right candidates.